And thank you for being with us today for this March full moon. We've got a total lunar eclipse, which I believe those in Europe, I think, will probably see better than we will here on the east coast of Australia. But I think Joe's been telling me that we might be able to see it at 3 a.m. in the morning if we all get up and peer out our windows. You never know. See the darkness. So, this, according to astrologers, this is a time of new beginnings, basically because it is a lunar eclipse. And because it's a full moon, this is a time of new potential. And I think it's important to say that new potential comes not from something outside of you. A lunar eclipse is not going to give you new potential if that's not what you're focusing on. A full moon won't give you new beginnings or new potential if you're not willing to make changes or to focus on that. New potential, new beginnings, changes happen when you choose to create those changes in your life. But what this energy does give you is support for that choice. And it asks you to really consider what you're choosing to focus upon, because you are so much more powerful than you think you are. When you make a choice, the universe will support that choice. So be very careful about what choices you're making and where you're putting your focus. It's so easy at the moment to drop into fear or anxiety or stress. And when we do that, we go into separation. And our whole energy drops, our whole vibration drops. And this is something I feel that's really important to talk about at this time when we're looking at the potential for what we can create in our lives. And it doesn't have to be change for the sake of change. Let's not look at change as being, oh, that's bad, that's awful, let's get rid of that. Let's look at what is needing to shift for us to flow into our potential more easily, instead of just judging something and wanting to change it. Because when we judge something and we want to change it, that's where our focus goes, into judgment, into separation energy. And it's very difficult to change anything, to shift anything from a place of separation. As soon as we drop into that place of separation, we're in that separation, and that's where our focus is. And so it's really difficult to move into new potential when you're in a place of separation. In fact, what you will do is just create more separation for yourself. And that won't help you to live your divine potential on the earth. So don't be limited by your beautiful physical self. You know, this beautiful physical vehicle, this human vehicle that we are, is such a miracle of life. When you look all around you and you see the trees, or you see the flowers, or you see the animals, and you think, wow, aren't they miraculous? Aren't they amazing? Aren't they incredible? When you're inspired by that energy, also look at yourself. Look at you. You are also amazing. You are also this miracle. You are also this amazing being that has so much potential. See yourself from this place, not from a place of separation. See yourself from a place of potential. Because this is where transformation will occur. It will occur from seeing yourself as that miracle, a living miracle walking the earth. And fill yourself with the spirit of your being. Don't look for it outside of you. And don't look for it, that change to be created by something outside of you, because it won't be. It requires you. And it requires your cooperation. And it requires your choice. And above all, it requires your divine ability to transform from lower vibration to a higher vibration in any moment. And that's potential. And each and every one of us holds that divine potential. So what are the astrologers saying? You know, we're in a sign of Virgo, the full moon, and it's challenging us to perhaps put some structure into our lives, but also in our creative and spiritual pursuits, and to ground them into our reality. So really what it's saying is our potential does not lie in our illusion. Our potential lies in the power that's within us to manifest our divine being on the earth, to ground it here. We don't need to go out there to do it. We need to be here and present to do it. Bring our spirit here. Connect with your spirit, not someone else's, but your divine spirit here. And to bring that into balance, not to create illusions in your mind about what should or should not be, but to really connect deeply with that beautiful divine part of you that exists in each and every one of us, in each and every moment. So let's have a look at what the masters asked me to remind you all about. What's the little messages for this full moon from the cards that we picked? The first card was Lady Portia, and it talks about divine order. So divine order is about flowing in the creation flow, that there is a divine order. And everything in nature, even its chaotic state, runs to divine order. It doesn't mean putting on your Virgo hat and putting it all in boxes. That's not divine order. Chaos can be divine order, but it's about flow. It's about being aware of the creation flow and where it's blocked or where it's flowing in your life, and to think about that. So, you know, it's something that is learning. You're learning about the flow, the creation flow within you, because that is divine order. And sometimes it's chaotic, sometimes it's balanced and in harmony. But thinking about that. The second card was Freya, one of the Nordic gods, about phases and cycles. And of course, so many people are talking about this as being a cycle at the moment. We're in a cycle of endings and beginnings. But as I was saying to somebody else today, we're always in a cycle of endings and beginnings. It's not new. But have a look at yourself. What cycle are you in now in your life? What phase are you moving through in your life right now? And is it serving you? Are you making the most of that cycle? Or are you judging it and wishing it to be something else? And there's always beginnings and endings. Happens all the time. New beginnings come out of an ending. An ending comes out of a beginning. So it's always that circular motion of creation. So letting go of our illusions in that, because they will be revealed to us at this time. And the very last card is Gaia, Earth connection, which is really what the astrologers have been saying, be mindful of Mother Gaia and Mother Earth, two beings that really govern the energy on this planet. Come back to Earth and stay grounded. There's a reason you're on Earth. You're not here to be somewhere else. You're not here to be over there. You're here for a reason. Connect in with your divine spirit to know what that reason is. Bring your spirit here, not over there. Bring it here. Ground yourself here. Be present here with the gifts that your divine spirit holds, and allow that to unfold for you without judgment and without separation. So just some little messages for this full moon for everybody. So enough talk. Let's go into our meditation. So I feel it's really important for us to start with a little bit of a cleansing of our chakras and our energy fields, being this particular moon and being what it's all about, to just honor that. So we're going to go through a little cleansing of our chakras, a little balancing, a little grounding, and then we'll go into the deeper healing offered through the masters that we do each month. So just asking everyone to close your eyes. And as you do, let us call in the council of 33 masters that I work with. Let us call them in, ask them to be present around us. Let us ask them to bring their pure light, their pure vibration of light around each one of us in circle. And let us just breathe deeply and just honor this. No need to create it for yourself. They will come. Just allowing the light that they bring through their consciousness, their enlightened consciousness, to surround you and hold you at this time. The pure light that they bring helps you to expand your consciousness, to expand your light. Just breathe and receive. Nothing else to do. Just breathing and receiving. And as you do, we call to your Ascension Council, your council of light that guides you, connects with you. We ask for your council of light to be present now around you, around this circle of beings connected this day, to bring their light and their wisdom to you. And just breathing and honoring this. Nothing to do, nothing to create. Just allowing. Letting go all resistance, all limitation, all blocks. And just allowing. And as you do, dear ones, we come to bless you. We are the Mother Mary that steps now to you. And we bring the light of our countenance to you. And we ask you simply to breathe, to allow, to be present. And we call to each one of you to open your hearts and to connect with the heart of the universal mother that you call God. Let us take this moment to honor this creator being. We call her Kenish. And she comes to support you, each one. To become the light that you are. And as you breathe deeply, breathe up the loving consciousness of her being through your feet now. And allow this consciousness to move through you, through each of your energetic vortexes. To breathe it up, this loving consciousness. And it will spiral up through your chakra core when you choose to invite it, beloved one. With your breath, with your intention, open to receive from her. Allow the power of her warm embrace to spiral up through your chakra core with every breath that you take. Allow the power of her embrace to wrap itself around you, around your chakra core, around your heart, around your consciousness. And with every breath, a loving embrace will come to you as you open to allow it. And to breathe, beloved one, to breathe. And simply to allow, allowing the warmth of your consciousness to touch you deep with every breath that you take. And the power of her creation energy to fill you, to harmonize you, to bring balance to that which is imbalanced. And to breathe and to receive deeply, profoundly, the loving embrace of her consciousness. And as you breathe it in, the more that you allow, it will begin to move out through your auric field, touching each of your body, each of the energy fields of your being, honoring you, blessing you with the power of her creation consciousness. And as she does, as she touches you deeply, you will be like the tree with many branches, and her loving embrace will create the leaves to grow on your tree, unfurling as her light begins to fill the many parts of your being, filling the spaces in between your thoughts, the spaces in between your emotions, the spaces in between your memory. Filling these spaces with the power of her loving embrace. And as you breathe and allow, your consciousness will expand these spaces within, expanding the vastness of your field, the vastness of your energies. No longer trapped in thoughts, emotion, memory. Expanding the spaces between all that you hold in entrapment and detachment that does not serve you to be all that you are. And we call to you, beloved one, to let go your control, to let go your resistance, and to allow a loving embrace to touch you deeply, to expand you in this place where you sit. And to breathe, to be present in the body, yet expanded in your consciousness. Sitting in this stillness of self, aware, awake, conscious, beloved one. And as you sit in this place, we come to you more deeply. This Kilkenish expands your consciousness and the many fields of your being. We call to you each one now to come to sit with us at the base of your ancient tree, to come and sit in the deep wisdom of your own being. And we come to sit with you, to take your hand as we honor you and bless you. Reminding you, beloved one, of all that you are. For indeed, each one is the divine light of creation. And this divine light, beloved one, is expanding, illuminating, shining, or is this diminished, trapped, sitting within itself? Allow your divine light to come and meet you as you sit at the base of your ancient wisdom. Represented by the ancient tree that we have called you to. And come to understand your very nature. Beloved one, come and sit and connect more deeply to your ancient wisdom. We do not speak of memory or knowledge. We speak of ancient wisdom, the ancient consciousness of your being. And in this stillness, as we sit together, allow this ancient wisdom to fill you. Nothing to know. Let the mind be at peace. Simply being in the depth of the ancient wisdom of your being. And it will remind you, beloved one, of the vastness of you, the miracle that you are. It will remind you of the gentleness of your heart and the love that flows through you for all beings. It will remind you of the unification of your spirit that is in oneness with all, for it has no need of separation. When one sits with your ancient wisdom, allow yourself, beloved ones, to be in this place. Sit with us. Be present with us. And allow your ancient wisdom to move through you. Try not to grasp, beloved ones, what it is. Let go your mind. Simply be and expand. When you try to control it, to know it, to grasp it in your mind, then you will lose it. Let go, beloved heart, and be in the breath of your ancient wisdom. As you sit at the base of this ancient tree with us now, and simply be. And as you sit, beloved one, the Kuan Yin comes now. She comes to you and bows before you. She brings a golden chalice of light. She asks you, dear ones, to drink deeply of this golden chalice of light that she brings to you. And as you do, bringing the golden chalice to your lips, drinking in the light from her heart, that reminds you how much you are loved and the miracle that you are. For through her deep compassion, the loving embrace of you, she reminds you of the miracle of you, of the beauty of you, of the wonder of you. She says to you, drink deeply, drink deeply, and allow the light of her heart to fill you as she blesses you with this gift. The deeper you drink, the more you receive. Drink, beloved hearts, from this golden chalice, and let it fill you. Let it bring the acceptance of you, the wonder of you to you, so that you may know that which you are. And support you to let go your separation to yourself. Breathe and receive, beloved hearts. Breathe and receive. And as you breathe deeply, Lady Sarah comes in. She brings many flowers of light and scatters them around you. And she sings her songs of healing love, songs of love for you. And she comes to you and offers to you the white lotus, flower of love. And she laughs and she blesses your heart with it. She asks you to breathe and to receive, beloved one, this gift from her heart to your heart, the purest flower of the lotus. And as you breathe, she reminds you, each one, of your innocent heart. She says the light of this lotus in your heart will remind you of the wonder that you hold. So forget not to be in wonder of the world around you, and no more so than in wonder at yourself, in wonder of each other, in wonder of the plants, the trees, the animals, the birds, the whales, the dolphin, of so many things, in wonder of the smallest insect that flies around you. She calls to you to let go your fear, your vulnerability, and to remember the joy that is ignited in your heart when you remember the innocence of you. When you look around you and see the wonder all around you, the wonder of creation, she said. Look into the eyes of the flower. Be hurt by the strength of the trees. See the beauty in every animal, in every being. For no matter, all beings, all the light, beloved one, no matter what they do, no matter what they are creating through their minds, she says to you, be in awe and wonder of creation, and to remember the innocence of your heart, and to dance, and to ignite the light of the flowers around you, and to see the magic in all things. For each time you forget this, your world becomes a little dimmer, a little smaller. Open your heart, open your mind, and dance with Lady Sarah to heal your fears and your pain. And look to the wonder of creation. Beloved hearts, look to the wonder of creation. And as you breathe now, Lord Maitreya come. He holds out his hand to you and asks you to take his hand. He wishes to walk with you around this great tree of ancient wisdom that represents your ancient wisdom. And he says to you, come walk with us now, step by step. And as you begin to walk around this ancient tree of wisdom, he will show you the crystals, the light, the flower, the animal, each blade of grass, each footstep of the tree, the ancient wisdom of the tree. He says to you to walk slowly. For all journeys are to be walked slowly, so that you may receive all that is in your path, all that is being offered to you. The crystal at your feet, the flower, the blade of grass, the bird singing in the trees, the fairy that has come to sit on your shoulder, the fox that has come to honor you, the serpent that begins to show you the way, sliding ahead of you. So many things on your path. And he says to you, while you run along your path, around the tree, You receive so little. Walk slowly, he said. Allow yourself to walk around the tree and receive all that this journey will bring to you. Nothing will be missed. All will be received. For all has been created to support you. And as you place one foot in front of the other, your feet become illuminated, golden light, and the path ahead becomes the golden path that you are walking. For you are becoming conscious, awakened to all that is brought to you. No longer running, unconscious, unable to receive, but opening your hearts, beloved ones, to receive the wisdom, the ancient wisdom of yourself that supports you every step of the way, bringing to you all that you need to walk the golden path. Breathe, beloved ones. Walk with Maitreya and receive on the golden path of life, and be supported by the ancient wisdom of your being. And as you walk, beloved ones, round your ancient tree of wisdom, receiving many gifts, allow yourself to receive what is being shown to you. Walking slowly on the golden path. And as you do, we have come to walk behind you. And we call to the parts of you that you have forgotten or left behind on the lower paths, on the paths of lower vibration. And we come behind you and we bring our consciousness, our loving embrace to each one. Each part of you that you have forgotten or left behind in the lower vibrations of your being. We bring our love to them. We come and wrap them in loving embrace, reminding them that they are part of you, part of the divine miracle of you. And we call to them to come and to walk the golden path with you. And as you breathe, beloved heart, open your hearts to receive the parts of you you have forgotten, or left behind, honoring them, that they may come and walk with you now. No longer judged, no longer feared, no longer forgotten, no longer left behind, but becoming one on the golden path with you, walking the ancient wisdom of your life, receiving all the gifts that your ancient wisdom brings to you. And to understand, beloved ones, this ancient wisdom comes not from your mind, not from what you know. It comes from the deepest parts of you, the divine wisdom of you. Breathe now and open to this. Let go your mind and simply be on the golden path, walking hand in hand with Maitreya as he shows you the way, one step at a time. Aware, awake, conscious of all that comes to support you. No longer trapped in fear and separation, but beginning to remember that which you are, and opening to this deeply, profound, coming into this awareness of yourself. Love it all. And breathing deeply, one step at a time. Receiving, receiving, in loving partnership with your ancient wisdom of your spirit. No longer guided by your mind, but by the deepest part of you. And know that you are one, beloved one. And breathing out this in deep connection to yourself. Breathe and receive, beloved one. Let us sit together, resting on the journey at the base of your tree of ancient wisdom. Receive the gifts of your spirit and allow that to be your guide. As since, beloved Father, we call to you each one. Remember that you are not your thoughts or beliefs, nor the thoughts and beliefs of another. You are the divine spirit, and the power of creation runs through each one of you. Honor the beauty of your soul, the wonder of your soul, the miracle of you. And allow this to flow as you walk the path. We bless you, beloved divine being of love. We honor you each one. And we come often to sit with you at the base of your ancient tree of wisdom. Blessed are you. Blessed are you. Blessed are you.